Hello, my name is Della Rose, and this is my first ever ASMR video. I decided to make this just because it's something I have always thought about and always felt like I would be good at and would really enjoy. So I decided, why not? So here I am in my quiet little closet, and I'm just gonna make a video for you guys because I can and I want to. So today I just thought that maybe we could sip some wine and I could read you some of my poetry. So it's a little bit of an introductory. I am a lover of all forms of art. I love to draw and to paint, mostly to write. I love to write poetry and short stories and also music. I write my own songs and record them, so if you want to check those out, those will also be on my channel. But today I just wanted to focus on some poetry. I thought it'd be nice to read you some poems in some soft-spoken ways and sip some wine while we do it. I'm going to go ahead and start us off by pouring a glass of wine. I have Gallo Family Moscato here. A little bit of what I like to call beginner wine. If you're not really sure about wine, you haven't really tried it yet, Moscato is a great white, sweet, bubbly wine to kind of just get you started with. Nothing too strong or anything, just kind of ease you into it. So that's what we'll be having tonight, just a nice refreshing cold glass of Moscato. I'm going to go ahead and pour that for us now. Yum. Alright, so the first poem that I have for you was actually written for my brother. Thinking back on it, he had gone through a difficult breakup with his girlfriend at the time, and he asked me to write him a poem to help him through it. So I wrote him something. It's a little sad. All of my poems are a little bit sad, but that's just what resonates with me. I'm kind of just a sad person in general, and I think that's okay, honestly. I think that some of us are meant to be happy and some of us are meant to, you know, embrace some more of the darker and more meaningful things in life. We all have our place here. So this one is just a little poem to kind of help you get through a breakup, or more so to come to terms with what you're feeling and recognize that it's okay. They said that love is unconditional, but he said he just couldn't live with how controlling I am. They said that love is always forgiving, but he wrote a book with every mistake that I made. They said that love is forever faithful, so why does it seem he is never alone? They told me that love hurts, and I believe them now, but they never told me that pain would be one-sided. In a hit and run, I'm bleeding, and he's the one pretending we never collided. In a war zone, I am on the front line, and he is hiding behind an army of lies. Can he not see the agony I'm feeling inside, or does he simply not care? 2 years of my life I poured into him, and they tell me to just move on. But that's not time I can get back. That's time that is just gone. When I've spent it learning how to be with him, what time do I have to learn to be without? I promised him every second of my life, but he took my time, and now I've run out. They say when you're with someone you love, a minute feels like 1,000 years. What they didn't say is that when those years end, you're opened up to your deepest fears. You are the most vulnerable form of yourself, and you don't even know who you are anymore. And when you try to mourn the loss of your other half, they tell you to go back to who you were before. But they never tell you you won't remember who that is. They never tell you that you will look in the mirror and not see yourself, only the empty space beside you. They will not tell you that you will not hear music anymore. You will hear heart's desperate plea for mercy. They will not tell you that while he's moving on, you're still waiting for him to say goodnight. They will not tell you that the world won't wait for you to feel better. You just have to pretend to be alright. They tell me not to love him anymore, but they don't tell me what else I'm good for. They obviously haven't seen the look in his eyes when he laughs, and they haven't seen the way he looks at me. They haven't seen all of the promises we have made and how many of my dreams he made come true. They don't understand how much you can love someone, yet hate what they did to you. They don't understand how it feels to be torn between bitterness and love, or how hard it is to forget it when everything constantly reminds you that anything everyone ever has said about love is only partially true. And when he leaves at the inevitable end of your time, he leaves with half of you. I hope this angle is still okay. I had to get something to sit on because I couldn't feel my legs. So, fun stuff. Anyway, I hope that you liked that poem. I have just a couple more I want to read for you today. But first we should definitely sip some more wine. This is a more recent poem of mine. It's basically kind of a poem almost written out of frustration in a way, because I feel like today, especially around people my age, it's just in love and dating, it's a lot of shallow things going on. Like, someone might date me because they think that I'm pretty, and that's great, but I also want them to like me because of the talents that I have and the things in life that I am passionate about, things that really matter, things, because beauty is fleeting, and I really feel like you need to find somebody who loves you for more than those things. It's great if they admire your beauty, that's wonderful. It's important for someone to be attracted to their partner, but I just want to make sure that somebody loves me for the things that go deeper than that as well, and that's essentially what this poem is about. Love me because I am pretty, but also love me because I am kind. Love me because you like the place my waist meets my hips, but also love me because you like the way I smile when I wake up in the morning. Love me because you like the feeling of my skin, but also love me because I believe in the person I want to become. Love me because you enjoy the way I taste, but also love me because I inspire you to be ferociously yourself. Love me because I am pretty, but also love me for the poetry that I write. Love me for the dreams that I hold dear. Love me for who I am, all of it, for all of it is equally me. Like I said, just try your best when dating and when looking for your potential partner to be sure that you find somebody who loves you for everything that makes you who you are, because everything that makes you who you are is beautiful and special and unique and important, so important. The fact about me is that I've always struggled with depression and anxiety, and they come in waves. Sometimes I'm doing fine, sometimes it just really hits me hard and there's not always a reason for it, but it's a very overwhelming feeling to be in a depressive state. It's like just surrounding me, suffocating me. It's all I can feel, and it's a very hard thing. And poetry has always been something that has helped me through that. So I have a little poem here that I wrote about it. This is actually the first poem I ever performed aloud in the form of a spoken word in front of anybody. I did it for my community college poetry slam, and I actually won first place, so that was really inspiring to me to keep writing poetry and to keep sharing it with people. When I'm in pain, I tend to hide. I lock away what's inside. When people ask, "How are you today?" I insist that I'm okay. Sometimes someone points out that I've looked sad lately. I tell them I'm tired, because I am. Maybe I'm not physically tired, but emotionally I'm worn out. When I go day after day dealing with pain, pretending nothing's wrong, why do I do it? Because I have to be strong. But deep inside, I'm screaming and ripping apart my own soul because I can't breathe or see anything. I feel buried alive, but I'm still breathing and walking. This can't be something that can be healed by therapy and talking. I'm permanently scarred. I convince myself so much that I'm fine that I don't even realize I'm walking on a thin line, and when I lay in bed at night, I realize I'm crying. I feel like I'm dying. I'm in pain and I can't be saved. Everything I love is leaving. Nobody wants to stay. If I could escape this fate, you know I would find a way. I'm broken, but nobody can know this. I have to put on my makeup and paint my face because apparently sadness is a disgrace. It doesn't matter that my friends and family are sick and dying. I better be careful to not be caught crying. So I lie in the dark, alone and afraid, and I cry myself to sleep, but I'm okay. I know that one was a little bit heavy. I'm sorry if I have dampened the mood any with my sad poems, but I hope that if anything you get out of these, that there's somebody out here who understands. If you're feeling depressed or anxious, if you're feeling unappreciated, if you're going through a breakup, just know that that's something that most people, and at least I, have felt at some time, and you're not alone. And I know that doesn't solve everything, but it can help. Try to take comfort in knowing that other people have gotten through what you're going through, and nobody is better than you. You can get through anything anybody else can get through. You are just as capable as anybody else on this planet. Please never forget that. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video and listening to my poetry and having wine with me. It has been a true pleasure. I'm going to add links for my Instagram, both my personal Instagram and my poetry account. I have a separate one where I just post my poems. If you'd like to read anything more or go back and read some of the ones I read to you tonight, they're all on there. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Since it is my first ASMR video, I would love it if you would leave me some commentary. Tell me what can be improved on, anything you'd like to see. If you'd like me to make more videos like this, I would be more than happy to. Just make sure you hit the subscribe button and that little bell so you get notifications if I do decide to post anything else. And once again, thank you so much for taking the time. It means a lot. I hope you have a wonderful day or a wonderful evening.